Hey there, Mr. Johnson. It is Monday, July 23rd, and there are many stories of my own to tell you. First of all, the true Mr. Johnson thought it was very funny that neither you nor I understood the pop culture reference he was making when he called them cheesy poofs, because apparently in some episode of South Park they call them cheesy poofs, and he has decided to since call them that. I don't understand. I've never seen that episode of South Park. So I think we should officially give our father 1 point. That brings him to a total of 2. Second of all, I think if there was an inspector on the first floor of the building that made sure that I was recycling properly, I would definitely be horrified to recycle, and I would probably take a half an hour sorting out absolutely everything that I had perfectly. Third of all, why would I be embarrassed by that story? It just proves how young I was when I started loving Nightcrawler and how true that love is, because it's been around for so long! But speaking of Nightcrawler, I went to Universal yesterday, and many things happened at Universal. I found out when I tried to get into parking for free that I had in fact been fired without really knowing it, so I could no longer state I am a wizard, which is kind of unfortunate, but I've decided I am officially a squib for the rest of my life. Second of all, I got to hang out with Erica, I got to meet Laurel, and I got to meet someone who I had never followed or known before, and her name is Elisa. So hi if you're watching! We went through Universal Studios, which is all fine and dandy, but the real wonderful things happened in Islands of Adventure. It was Laurel's first time going into the Wizarding World of Harry Potter, and her reaction was not of words, and perhaps you will be able to see a video on Erica's channel and Elisa's channel because they were both filming when she saw it for the first time. I unfortunately did not have a camera on me. So we made it through the Wizarding World of Harry Potter and all of us had a great time, but a real eye-opening experience for me happened on Marvel Island. As you walk around the gift shops of Universal Studios, you see small figurines of different characters from different movies and comic books, and we had just so happened to walk into the comic book shop at Marvel Island. Just so happened to in that Laurel required us to go into that one. So as I was walking around this gift shop, I saw figurines that were completely uninteresting to me for exorbitant fees. There was a Spider-Man figurine for over $300, there was an Iron Man figurine for over $200, and I just thought, who in their right mind would pay for something like this? And then I turned the corner and saw a Nightcrawler figurine for $250. And I just looked at it and thought, I wish I had $250. Now this would be a great time to pull out my Nightcrawler figurine and have the final punchline of this joke, but I didn't end up purchasing it because I don't in fact have $250 to spend on a Nightcrawler. And that was when I realized that these fees for these figurines aren't necessarily completely insane because we are a capitalism and it's based on the desires of the people. So I take back everything I've ever said about the figurines being way too expensive at Universal. Because apparently they're perfectly priced, cause I wanted a Nightcrawler and I was willing to pay. I just unfortunately could not. But anyway, I should probably finish this out before the power goes out because there's a strong likelihood with the storm going on. So Steve, I'll see you tomorrow. Pina coladas.